cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
Check one, check two.
I was supposed to bring it with me. Forgot.
Check one, check two. All right, we live. I see it up there, but I can't hear shit. Guessing that people can hear us. Damn, I can't hear nothing. I wonder why I can't hear shit. I see the levels going up though. So we good. Don't know how loud it is though. Check one, check two, check one, check two. Yep, I see it. Damn, I don't hear shit. Fuck these headphones. Bitches fuck me. Man, that's good. I don't know what button to press. Fuck it. I don't know. We good though.
Nothing.
Say something, angry man.
Nothing.
I know, yeah, you can't hear it, but the level's going up, so it's working. We'll turn you up though, cause you just be low anyway. Mom, you say something?
Huh?
Yeah, I can. It sounds like I heard you. Oh damn, I hear you now. What the fuck I just do?
I don't know.
That right there.
The one up there?
As soon as you touch that one.
Yeah, that's the amp and shit though.
Yeah.
That mean that shit probably hella loud. Alright, fuck it, we in here. We in this thing. Nobody's checking in. Thank y'all for checking in. Not really. IG Live, maybe y'all will pop in. Rita, what up though? Rita just popped in on IG. We live on YouTube though. You can pull up on YouTube if you want to. If not, that's fine. What up, what up, what up? Alright, fuck it, we ready to get to it? Man, what the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Yo, they be putting anything on Facebook, bro. I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, yeah, that shit hella loud now. Oh, we good. This motherfucking sound qualities. Yeah, I hear that shit now. I think we hear your shit, too. All right, y'all ready to get to it, Doc?
Let's go.
All motherfucking 0 viewers. Fridays ain't shit. Rita, go get some more people to come on IG Live, man. We probably trying to get posted and shit. This nigga Bo was talking shit about my cup, nigga. He told me this bitch look like I drinking a whole bowl of soup out this motherfucker. It's like, man, quit drinking out that big ass teacup, dog. Fuck y'all.
Bo always talking shit.
Always talking shit. Michelle, what up, though? Facade Pod in the building. What's the dilly?
What's goodies?
We live on IG, live on YouTube and shit. If you want to see the gang, there go Monk Money and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We try to get it so we can see both of us. If y'all want to see the whole gang, man, go to eblockradio.com. eblockradio.com. You can see us on YouTube, so you can see the whole gang. Except Angry Man and shit. He off camera. It's all good, though. My man say what you blowing. Some of that good. What is it?
Cookie glue.
Cookie glue. All right, that's what it is, then. That's what it is.
Hybrid, nigga.
Hybrid. You got to say it like that. Hybrid.
Hybrid, nigga.
Right. What up, Shell? What's good with you? Smoke something. Yeah, I know you meant Q. All right, fuck it. Let's do it, dog. We live, dog. Let's get to it, dog. It's Friday in this motherfucker. Oh, you trying to give me a contact and shit? That's that motherfucking ganja. All right, dog. Let's get to it, man. Yo, you know what it is, man. This is the livest cloud radio show on the planet.
That will be Earth, sir.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, live on your dial. Right this moment, man, it's your boy Q Lewis, man, holding it down live from the 48205. I got my man Angry Man in the building.
Red zone. I wish we had crickets, bro.
No, I swear. Got my man Monk Money holding it
You
down.
already know, bro.
Damn, you know what I'm saying? We in this bitch, man. It's Friday, quarantine Friday. Yeah. What we in, like fucking 13 weeks of this shit? What we into now? Like 2 weeks? Huh?
It feel like 13.
All right, it's only been 2 weeks and shit, dog. But we in this thing, dog, man. So shout out to niggas in quarantine and shit, you know, living their best life. But now that y'all quarantined and working from home, you ain't got shit to do except listen to us talk shit, dog. So what's been popping, dog? First time in the studio in a few days and shit. What's popping with you, dog?
Ain't shit been popping. Quarantine been popping, bro. That's the only thing been
I
popping.
know, dog. That's terrible.
Niggas get bored. I just start cooking shit, bro.
Yeah, obviously. Nigga, how did that pizza turn out? That shit look good as hell.
My baby boy love pizza, and I think I cursed him with this dude right here and shit.
Yeah, I eat a lot of pizza.
So he fucking love pizza. So he made them. She's like, Dad, Dad, that was good because I made him put a vegetable on it and shit.
He said he made him put a
Made him.
vegetable.
I'm like, bro, you want a vegetable? No. I'm like, you gonna have something. So I put the yellow peppers on. He grabbed the yellow pepper, like, oh, this is actually delicious. I'm like, yeah, I told you.
Oh yeah, yellow peppers on that shit is dope though.
Hey, so we smashed about 4 of them things.
He said about 4 of them.
Four of them,
Michelle said y'all not following the rules. Like actually, what it is though, it is 6 feet. The camera just make it look closer and shit. That's all it is.
It's at least 4.
It probably ain't really that. Y'all niggas, y'all telling and shit. Let me just turn it this way. You can't see that. Y'all niggas telling. But we sprayed everything down and shit. We took the proper procedures. So we good and shit. Angry Man, what's been popping with you, dog? Banana peppers are scrumptious. Oh yeah, that's what yellow peppers is. Yeah, they are good though. You talking or not, nigga? Cause I can cut your mic off. All right, nigga. So, hey, you been watching anything on Netflix, though?
Nah, I ain't watched nothing too much, bro. I'm like I said, bro. I've been on this One Piece shit, bro.
I still ain't the shit with the 99,000 episodes.
Yeah, 920
What episodes you on now?
530.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's all I've been doing is that, bro.
Dog, you done watched 500 episodes or some shit?
530.
Ain't no way in the fuck, dog. That shit playing while you cooking or something?
No.
Nigga, ain't no way. Nigga, ain't that much time in the world.
I mean, it's that much time in the world right now.
How long is the episodes? 30 minutes?
25, 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Right, 500 fucking
Yeah,
shit.
I can see that happen. You just sitting there watching it all day, every day.
Facade Pie said Kingdom on Netflix. I ain't hip to that. What's Kingdom?
It's it's like medieval times and shit.
Oh, that shit
I've
that you
seen like previews, but I haven't actually seen it.
Yeah, he synced it.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't hip that. I ain't watched shit, dog. I still ain't watched the Madam C.J. Walker shit, dog. I need to get on that, dog.
That was good.
Yeah,
That surprised me.
Yeah.
That actually was fucking good.
yeah. Damn, Rita answering questions already. We ain't there yet, but I'm gonna get back to your comment.
Now this nigga want to talk.
Huh?
Now this want to talk.
Shit, we can't hear him because his mic off. No, I'm just bullshit. I'm just bullshit, dog. But yeah, if you just now checking in, dog, or if you on IG Live, today's hot topic is what are the top 3 things on your bucket list, dog. That's what we talking about. We not on that yet, but just in case you want to start thinking about that, it's the top 3 things on your bucket list. Dang, she got some interesting ones already and shit. This should be kind of fun. But I'm trying to see though I've been seeing niggas posting, cause yesterday it was almost 60 in Detroit and shit, and I seen niggas posting.
60.
Yeah, it was 60. I seen niggas taking videos of motherfuckers, gathering in large groups and shit. I think these niggas don't think this shit serious.
No,
like, don't they know that niggas is dying?
No, my Ross and 7 Mile and motherfucking Kelly.
It was some shit on the west side too though.
They was slapping at the gas
For
station,
real?
bro. The gas station was slapping. Like
That's because I heard the gas was 99 cents over there.
Damn, for real?
Yep.
That's what I heard. That's
shit.
probably why that gas station was off the hook.
I mean, I don't give a fuck.
But unless, where you going?
Yeah, what you need 99 cents worth of gas for?
I got gas when it was $1.29 and shit. That shit was like 2 weeks ago, nigga. I still got a full tank, nigga. I ain't been nowhere.
Yeah. I agree, but I'm just trying to answer the question.
Michelle said, "Who that coughing?" This monk, he coughing off the weed though.
Damn.
That's a weed cough.
Michelle.
Right, that was a weed cough. We good.
It's cookie glue here.
Right, cookie glue. Yeah, you gotta smoke that.
She about to get off the show. Oh, them niggas coughing,
Shit.
bro.
All right, they gonna get off the show and shit from watching.
Ears gonna get infected with the corona.
Hey, look, shout out to Zoom though, man, because I've been using that shit a lot lately. Communicating with all my cousins and my siblings, and then I was telling my money off camera. I got a chance to see my auntie down in Texas, man. 94 years old, bro. Still be getting on the treadmill, dog. Fooling, doing push-ups and shit. She crazy. Look good though, man. I was happy to see her, dog. So shout out to my auntie Christine.
Yeah, she found the youth.
Dog, for real. I think.
Little exercise.
Yeah, a little exercise, right? Little exercise and eating right and shit. I guess that shit go a long way.
Go a long way.
Right, that's what niggas need to be doing now though and shit. I ain't gonna lie. So what I wish I had was some of them battle ropes though, like they got at the gym, cause that's why I love doing them shits. And I can just tie that bitch to the pole outside or something. Cause outside of that, man, like I ain't about to run no track and no shit like that. So I need to at least do that.
Bro, you know what I've been doing though?
What up?
I've been trying to keep my, you know what I'm saying, I got my baby boy, you know what I'm saying? So me and my baby boy, you know what I'm saying, we be trying to, you know what I'm saying, I be trying to keep him, active.
You gotta keep him active too,
because
yeah, for sure.
all through this quarantine, the boy big as hell. He just walk up on me, fine on me, bro. Like,
He
hey,
said
look,
fine on you.
you gotta chill out with that shit, bro. Like, I understand if we was playing and I was ready for it, but you hit too hard to just be surprising Daddy with punches. You know what I'm saying?
He be whooping your ass,
Man, he
cuz.
hit me in my motherfucking soda place, took me to my knees, bro. Like, oh, nigga, I'm a beat. Get your ass up out of here.
And he just playing though.
He just playing though.
Fuck around, whoop your ass.
Whoop
That
my
nigga gonna be
ass.
a man.
Get him a motherfucking
I
body
got
bag
it.
and
I
some
got
gloves.
it. I got it.
Oh, word.
Just got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it through the mail.
This nigga gonna be out there beating
You
little
gonna
kids
stop
up.
punching me, bro. Punch this bag, motherfucker.
He said punch his
I
back.
bought a bag during quarantine. Dog is, he already, you know what I'm saying? Because, he used to getting some motherfucking outside time and all that shit.
Little Lennox Lewis right there. As big as he is.
That nigga say Lennox Lewis. Hell nah.
Motherfucking big, dog. He hit me with that motherfucking right hook, like, and I've been telling him to throw him punches, like, dog, you got to move your hips. You got to swing your hips when you throw that punch. Man, he hit me clean with a good one, too, bro. Like,
Caught your ass slipping.
Like, nigga, I wasn't even ready for it, though, because I wasn't playing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This motherfucker walked up, I'm like, damn, motherfucker, get your ass in your room, don't come out. I'll beat your ass.
Man, wait till that nigga be a teenager, dog. He gonna drop kick your ass for real.
Shit,
Go slam the shit out your ass.
that's why you inflict the fear of God in him right now.
That's what you do. Like the nigga Martin say, "No, I'm your daddy, nigga."
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Early
they,
on.
They gonna try it.
They gonna try it.
Trust me, they gonna try it because I tried it.
Right.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
did too.
I think everybody did.
and I got the soul slammed out of my
That nigga
ass.
said the soul.
Man, I saw the ground, the sky, and the ground. Nigga, that was it.
Hold on, what?
I mean, that's
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I got you. And it makes sense at first. I get it now. See what you're
Yeah,
saying?
I got a broom broke across my back, nigga. I done like Flying Ninja Turtle across my shit like,
Fucking Donatello on this
like,
bitch.
nigga, I want to whoop his ass so bad, bro.
Shit, then when my mama saying it, she gonna come over there all acting like she was concerned and gonna stand over me and say, I bet you won't do that dumbass shit again.
That just said like, man, you got knocked the fuck out.
I know,
That's
right?
the same shit.
Hell yeah. Before that
Bet
shit
you
even was
won't do that
popular.
dumbass shit again.
Hell nah. All right, well, shit, it's damn near 10:30, man. I guess we go jump off into this real topic, I guess. If y'all just now checking in on IG Live, you can hit us up at www.eblockradio.com if you want to see the whole stream, because we are streaming live on YouTube, so you can see the whole studio. And then also you can subscribe. Hopefully you did check out yesterday or last night the second episode of Pimpin' the Pros, which is my other podcast that I just started. It's going to be a platform for artists, writers and poets. So yesterday was the second one. Shout out to One Single Rose, who was my guest poet on the show last night. So shout out to her. Make sure you check her out at One Single Rose 313. That's on Instagram. Make sure you check her out. Check out yesterday's episode, which is in my stories right now. If you're on IG, you can go to my stories and you can click on that and take you to the Spotify link. But outside of that, dog, let's go to this commercial break so we can get back. If you're just now chiming in, what are the top 3 things on your bucket list? That's what we want to talk about. Rita just threw hers into the YouTube comments. We gonna read hers as soon as we get back. I can't fucking talk. But till then, you already know what it is. The Livest Cloud radio show on the planet.
That would be Earth, sir.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial, man. We be back in like 1 minute.
If you love me, won't you say something?
Y'all, it's your man King Crooked. You already know. You see this in my hand? These are the plugs. You know what I mean? Some of the finest quality earplugs that you can purchase. You can go and get them at gettheplugs.com. Gettheplugs.com. Don't run off on the plugs like Plies. You know what I'm saying? Go get the plugs at gettheplugs.com. All right? Peace.
And we're back. Thank y'all for hanging out through the commercial breaks, man. You already know what it is. The Livest Cloud radio show on the planet.
That will be Earth, niggas.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial, man. I got Monk Money and Angry Man holding it down.
Uh-huh.
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. We back in the building, man. What are the top 3 things on your bucket list, man? We about to go around the block real quick, but we gonna read this first. She said number 1. We know I'm gonna read it from number 3. So number 3 is she said to see the real North Pole. For real?
Why?
I don't know.
You still want to see Santa Claus and shit?
Number 2 is to skydive. And number 1 is to hear my music on film. That would be dope and shit though, because she does do music. So make sure you check her out. Phenomenal Mommy on YouTube, man. Check out our YouTube beats.
That's what's up.
Angry Man. Top 3 things on your bucket list, dog. I don't know why I find this amusing. I really don't know what you gonna say.
Why would you say that, man?
I don't know what you gonna say. Why would I say what? It's amusing that I don't know. Like I don't have a clue.
Okay, we're gonna start from 3.
Yeah, why not? Let's start from 3.
Okay, the third one is kind of corny, but I want to go to the White House.
Word.
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually want to actually not just go to the White House. I want to eat in the White House.
Word. You want to eat McDonald's and shit? Because that's all Trump got for you.
No, after I saw the movie Butler, I always wanted to eat in the White House.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I told you, it's nothing that I would have thought. I never would have thought that shit in here.
Yeah, I want to have dinner in the White House.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
Second, I want to go to Japan.
Japan. Okay.
Yep, I always wanted to go see Japan.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Why Japan, though?
I have no fucking idea.
Just want to go?
It's just something inquisitive about Japan. I just want to go see it.
What's kill it? That's my number 2 too.
Oh yeah, go to
Yeah,
Japan. I want to go to Japan. I mean, it looks like
you said that before.
It looks like just a foreign New York to me.
Yeah, like Tokyo and shit. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
You know, then just to eat there too. You get some chicken fried rice in Japan, nigga. I mean, that shit gotta be off the
It's
hook.
not chicken. I don't think they sell chicken.
I don't know what it is. Sushi or something?
Yeah, they do.
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Ramen.
Fried.
I know that's why that nigga want to go.
Broth.
Yeah, I know that's why that nigga want to go. He want to go eat ramen in Japan and shit.
And probably
number 2.
the number 1 thing on my bucket list is
Number 1 thing on your bucket list.
This is probably not gonna surprise you, but I have to. I mean, if I don't do nothing else on that,
I already know what it is. Yeah.
I gotta go to Tallahassee.
Yeah.
And see a Florida State college football game live.
Right. I knew. Yeah. That one I did know. That one I did know.
I
This
gotta
nigga
go
want to
see
go
it.
do the tomahawk and shit.
I gotta go see it.
Right.
Just one time, man. I gotta get to Tallahassee and catch one of them games live.
For sure. All right. So motherfucking what was the first one again?
Had dinner in the White House.
Yeah, dinner at the White House, Japan, and motherfucking doing the tomahawk at Florida State and shit. The White House though.
Yeah.
Out of all 3 things you said, that's probably like the the least interesting to me and shit. I like fuck the White House. I don't even care.
No, I just want to
For the history of it, I guess.
Yeah, I just want to go. I want to go visit the White House.
Do it. Let me ask you this though: if you wanted to go to the White House, does it matter who's in there at the time, or you just want to go to the White House?
Nah, I'm gonna fuck with in there. I just want to go see it.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it's a lot of.
Oh yeah, it's definitely history.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I want to, just peek in the Lincoln bedroom or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I actually want to see how the motherfucker is ran. I mean, I don't know why it's interesting to me to find out, but like I said,
Because we don't know.
Yeah, after I saw that movie and you see little documentaries, I'm just really curious about how the fucking White House functions.
Yeah, we'll see what go down in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I've always been curious about how the White House functions.
I think it's like that because we don't know. Because you don't know what the fuck is going on in there. So you just kind of want to know. I think it's a curiosity.
Yeah, because see, then, I can honestly see where, Barack had, I want to, how he had the White House set up. You know, he had a garden, a basketball court, barbecue shit. You know what I mean? And then the next president come in, they set it up the way they got it set up. You know what I mean? I like I said, I could not tell you why that shit is interesting to me, but I just want to really see how this, what the fuck goes on in that motherfucker, man. Spend the whole day in the White House. Yeah. Just to see, what the fuck is going on.
All right. I think you say you want to go to the motherfucking White House.
Fuck that White House.
And Japan.
I understand.
So you understand. Let me see. What they say? Black Child Team Fix Teams. on the IG. That's a long ass name and shit. Shout out to them checking us out though. Also, Lunchroom Chatters. I meant to shout them out. Lunchroom Chatters. I did shout them out because again, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we do shout out a podcast of color. So make sure you check them out, man. Link is in the story as well as on my last Instagram post. Because we like to shout out, other black podcasts. My man Ty just checked in. What up, though, Ty? Matter of fact, make sure you check out Breath of My Ancestors also on Spotify, iTunes, and everywhere else. You can see that link also in my bio. New episode just dropped yesterday. Ty, if you didn't check it out, I added the music and everything, so we good to go. I loaded that yesterday, and I meant to text you and remind you. But yeah, I added the music to it. Shit came out dope, my nigga, so we good. You know what I'm talking about? Fire. More money, dog.
Huh?
Rita says she gonna send you a picture of the real North Pole because you stunting on her, so she gonna send you a picture. It must be beautiful or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I think they got the lights in the sky, the rainbow lights in the sky, and shit, some shit like that.
Is that where the Northern Lights term come from?
I think so.
Oh, shit, I don't even know. More money though.
Huh?
Top 3 things on your bucket list. Bro. What you trying to do before you check up out this motherfucker, dog?
Top 3.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start at 3.
Okay.
Because his was number 2, I'm gonna change mine. Japan.
So, yeah, because you said Japan was your number 2 originally.
Yeah.
Japan. Now, what's your reason other than food?
Just to see the culture. They say, like I had a couple buddies that went, and they said people were over there just like genuinely nice and shit. You know what I'm saying? He said people looked out for him, and you know what I mean. Like he said he had his little translator shit on his phone, and you know what I'm saying. They talking, and people was hollering at it. You know.
Now was this a black homie or a white homie?
Arab.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just asking because a lot of times we go places and get love that white people can't go and get love. So that's why I was asking because sometimes they go places and they be like, man, fuck Americans. And then we come through and I guess they empathize with us. Like, yeah, we know y'all niggas going through it.
Cause we get shitted on. We been getting shitted on by that bitches forever.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah, like they like, oh, okay, niggas. All right, so your number 3 is Japan. So what's number 2?
My number 2 is another travel site I want to go see. You know what I'm saying? I want to go see Africa, bro.
Sure.
I want to stand next to a pyramid, bro. I want to do that, bro.
You already know.
I want to go to a motherfucking restaurant and cook some shit in Africa, and they say, "What the fuck is this? It's delicious."
No, you know you a cooking motherfucker. The other niggas say you want to go to Africa and cook for some Africans.
Cook for some Africans, and that's what I want to do.
No, you a cooking motherfucker, right?
Hey, get worldwide opinions.
Right, for sure.
I mean? Because, everybody palate different, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Over there, they palate is totally different from ours, bro.
Yeah, they eat a lot of spicy shit, I think.
No, not really spicy shit. They eat a lot of earthy shit, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that most definitely.
Yeah, definitely, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they put spice in it, but I just want to go there, do my thing in Africa,
Yeah.
and get on, you know what I'm saying? Get on. My second thing on my bucket list, I hate the Food Network, bro. So much, bro. That I want to start me a network for cooking.
Yeah.
Cooking black people. You know what I'm saying? Like show real not just black people.
I was gonna say like my man used to
people,
have.
period.
Remember G Garvey?
Yeah, G Garvey, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something like that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I got 2 number 1s.
Okay. So the network and shit is one. Okay, I got you.
The other ones, man, I want to start a camp for kids, bro. I want to start a camp for kids, bro. Teach them how to grow food. Teach them how to do their taxes. Give them classes on shooting. Just the basics of just living, bro.
Financial literacy for sure.
Financial everything, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I want people to come in there and talk to them. I want people to come in there and, you know what I'm saying, motivate these kids to do better, dog. Yeah. Because y'all at motherfucker, we quarantining y'all at the motherfucking gas station partying, bro. Like, come on, at some point, like, we gotta instill some kind of discipline in our kids, bro. Yeah. And I feel like if we catch them at a certain age right now, we win. We can win. We can see some kind of change in this motherfucker. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my number one. You know what I'm saying?
Basically an urban Boy Scout.
Basically, an urban Boy Scout. Teach them how to shoot, ride horses, all that shit.
I wish they would, put more emphasis on the Boy Scouts. Because, I mean, it may sound corny to people, but the thing of it is, you're missing a lot of kids that are not athletes. Mm-hmm. And, and it's kind of like you hanging them out to dry because you're not giving them anything to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what? Your son a Boy Scout. I mean, he's going to get the same amount of interaction because he's around, kids his age. Mm-hmm. Right. But then he's going to get the same amount of discipline because he got to learn how to do things. It's just not athletic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds weird coming from me because, I'm a big athletic guy. But the thing is, you still missing a lot of kids out there. The ones that
ain't into sports.
Yeah, that's not into sports.
Athletics, yeah, for sure.
And it's not fair to them that they can't do nothing until school starts.
That is true. Oh yeah, you're right though. You're right.
You leaving them dry all summer, and they can't do nothing until school starts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What if they live on a block where it's 1 or 2 kids on the block that are not athletes, so they just stuck on the block by themselves,
right?
While their friends at practice or whatever,
right?
Breaking their houses and shit,
right? Or jumping rope with the girls.
Either or, for real talk.
Outside riding.
Shout out to niggas who was jumping rope with the girls.
Outside riding rocks and shit. You
know shots fired. Shots fired.
But you get what I'm saying.
No, definitely.
You're missing a whole heap of kids. And that's just
no doubt.
That's just on our block.
Yeah.
Like you go on another block, it could be 2 more kids that ain't, not athletes.
For sure.
Like I said, what if that we put the same amount of effort into it, like, teaching the kid how to throw a football, how to tackle, how to hit a baseball, shoot a jump shot, showing them how to properly cook greens. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because then you would have 2 or 3 cooks in the neighborhood, not just one.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You would have 2 or 3 chess players and not just one.
Right.
One, 2 or 3 motherfucking debate club motherfucking presidents.
If you think about it, and what if they are Titan crew? And like you said, showing them financial literacy. Shit, if your homeboy turn out to be the athlete that he's gonna be, shit,
you need your man.
You could be his agent.
You need your man. Hell yeah, for sure.
Take a page out of LeBron James book.
And this is the reason about all this shit y'all saying is the reason why I want to do this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like it can make some kind of change in our area. You know what I mean? Like some kind of change. And you know what I mean? Like I want to see some change, bro. Like, cause it's crazy out here, bro. Like. It's crazy, bro. Motherfuckers is crazy. Like I understand.
Motherfuckers is crazy.
These little niggas, like they test the waters too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't test the waters all the time. How you gonna test the waters you just tested yesterday? You doing it again today? Like that shit don't make no sense, bro.
Give them
like
a trade or something. Teach them how to do some shit.
Yeah, teach them how to do some shit.
Like
cooking. Like you get these motherfuckers at 7 to 8.
Yeah.
Get them in the kitchen cooking. Get them out in the garden growing food. Get them out there shooting because other people do it.
Yeah, that's just like they got Master Chef for kids and shit.
Yeah.
And you rarely see any black kids.
And you know what? Somebody said something to me. I was having a conversation with somebody else, and somebody else was just ear hustling, and they laughed, and I got an attitude, but I didn't say nothing.
They say got an attitude.
No, I did because I was getting some car cleaning supplies.
Okay.
And he was like, "You about to do your car?" I was like, "Nah, man. This for Junior. This is thing." I said, "I don't know what it is about him, but." He likes to clean cars, so I
do though.
Yeah, I bought a little cleaning supplies for him. I throw him a couple dollars for cleaning out the cars, and my man kind of chuckled and laughed. What the fuck is so goddamn funny?
Right.
I mean, okay, now when he grew up and 20 years later,
16
detailed car cleaners, right?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, what the fuck is so funny? I never laugh at a kid that's trying to do something.
Yeah,
because he learning something.
Yeah, I don't give a damn if it is cleaning cars. You
right.
know what I'm saying? I mean. Or cutting grass.
That should translate into something.
Yeah,
that discipline and that business acumen run into something.
Yeah, because like I said, when he do it, we talk about pay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, you didn't vacuum, so I'm gonna have to take a couple dollars off that.
Right.
Now he's learning. You do certain things, you can add.
Value to shit.
Right. on what you're doing.
Hell yeah.
And then my homeboy was like, "Oh man, that's what's up. My shit, he free to come do my shit."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when I looked at my man, he kind of looked at me when he saw the look on my face, like, "Oh damn, I shouldn't have said
it's all
shit."
bullshit. Just like my nephew, dog, cutting grass and shit. Like I be on this shit.
Hell yeah.
Right, because he do buck shit.
So, he do my shit.
Yeah, I get that nigga business. Like, shit, what you need? I told him I'm about to make his business cards and everything. Like, nigga.
And I told him, I said, "You want to clean cars, man? Clean them, motherfucker."
Hell yeah.
You just
Now,
be the best
imagine if we got an army of these motherfuckers.
You be the best car detailer out here.
Yeah, you own that shit.
Like, imagine if we had an army of these kids that, you know what I'm saying, these model kids that we talking about, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, I think it'll get some movement going in our whole culture, bro. Like, honestly, bro. Like, it'll get shit pushing, bro. These kids that know what to do. You know, they responsible. They can take care of shit. You ain't got to cook. Then they can do all that shit, bro. At motherfucking 10 years old in the kitchen chefing.
And some responsibility. Like,
yes. And not
some responsibility and accountability.
Not just all sports.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we push that a lot.
We're gonna have some sports in there, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you know, like I said,
just sports.
For the kids, like I said, for the kids that are not athletic, you know,
right?
I mean,
even the ones that are. Shit, it's good to you can be your own financially literate motherfucking football player. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that shit can be, and that kind of made me think about the shit I had seen it started coming on last year, like in October or something. It was this little shit on. It was BET, I think. It was called Murder in the Thirst, right? I don't know if y'all remember this shit, but what's the old girl named Diamond off Players Club. Lisa Ray was the host and shit. But anyway, shit don't come on no more. But I seen a bunch of reruns yesterday, and this whole conversation about niggas getting money and shit, and needing financial literacy, made me think about this episode I seen yesterday. So the dude had hit the lottery for like $30 million, took the lump sum, and I think it was like 16 to 17 million. And like he had homies in the hood and shit. He was kind of basically taking care of them. Like niggas needed loans. He was just giving them money, like buying niggas houses and shit like that. So he met this white girl and shit, right? Who appeared to have money herself and shit, right? Because she was spending money on him. But she kind of stepped in and told him she was going to help him manage his money. Now, what happened was my man was just like, he got tired of fucking with the money and just fucking with people, period. So he told her, like, you know what? I just want to get the fuck out of here, right? So she killed the nigga. Like, she literally killed the nigga, though. So she killed him and then, like, was texting from his phone trying to make his family think he was still alive and just bust up somewhere. And she was, like, basically stealing his money. So I said all that shit. I know it probably didn't seem like it made sense, but I said all that to say that when you coming from a certain place, like, especially where we from, and he was from, like, one of them hood-ass spots in Florida, dog, I think it's even more important for us to have financial literacy because that won't allow shit like that to happen. Mm-hmm. Like, this white woman came in, he thought that she knew something he didn't know, and she completely took advantage of him. And then fucking flipped the script when he said he was about to bust up and killed his ass and shit. Like, that shit went way further than I thought it was going to go. But if our kids come out with financial literacy, I think it's more important. I think it's most important because we didn't. Like, we never got that shit. Well, when I got to college, motherfuckers was like, and I hate to like say it like this, but I fought the motherfuckers before us, not necessarily our parents, but like maybe the ones who went to school like right before us, because they didn't come back with the warnings. Like, at least we came back and we legitimately started telling niggas, like, if you ain't got no way to pay for this shit, nigga, don't go. Like, go do some other shit. School ain't for everybody. Like, we came back with that.
Or, you know, the same thing I tried to explain to people and my own. Uh-huh. You know, or you can go. It's affordable. It's just about what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get those, like,
what you going to school for?
I was trying to explain to mine, you know, you get these large-ass refund checks back, right? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And I was told this, you know, just take a couple dollars off and get the rest back. Like, are you crazy? You know what I mean? I'm a teenager in college. Hey, I want all of it.
I told you I told you the concept I came up with, and parents, if y'all out there listening, your kids going to school, this is my concept, which I wish was available information when we was going to school, dog. But at this point, I feel what you're saying. Take some of that shit back and pay it back. But I don't even my whole thing. I feel like if you get parents, I hope y'all listening, dog. If you got kids, I feel like if you get a refund check, dog. Fuck, I ain't gonna say fuck paying it back, but I'm saying use that refund check and use majority of that shit to invest in some stocks or some kind of, maybe even realty. Like, invest that shit. So that by that point,
off and get the rest back.
Exactly. So if you do all of that shit, like, let's say you go to school for, or if you like me, like going to school like you a doctor and shit for.
See, we teach a class right now.
No, we teach a class right now. Why can't we just do that shit? But yeah, take that shit and invest in some shit. Like, just imagine you went to school, took all those refund checks. You talking about refund check every semester, so that's 2 a year. Let's say you actually get out in 4 years. That's 8 refund checks, probably $2,000 or $3,000 a piece. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you made all those investments. By the time you got out of school, most of those stocks would have matured into something. So at that point, you can take that money and pay these motherfucking loans back. You know what I'm saying? Or if you was lucky enough to, like, not have to pay student loans back, that'd be cool too. But you can take that money, pay these motherfucking loans back, and you still got a couple dollars. And guess what? You fucking debt free. Like, I don't think what people don't understand is important. Making money is great. Having money is good, but when your debt fucked up, it don't fucking matter. If you got $1 million and you got $2 million in debt, nigga, you broke. You still broke. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is like hella important, and nobody was telling us this shit though. Nobody told us the importance of that shit.
I think saying blaming them is kind of harsh.
I mean,
I think
okay, not blaming.
No, but
they wasn't ready.
Right. That's what I was going to say. I think they took us as far as what they knew. You know what I mean? And then, now when we got to school, we picked up on some more game.
Exactly.
And it's our responsibility to come back to do what they did.
Yeah.
Their whole game was just go to school and try it. Go to school and try it. We did it.
Yeah.
Now we got there, me and you, we figured it out.
Right.
Like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Hell yeah.
When we got done with school, we looked back and was like, man, if I could have did this with that money, we are telling people like, look, hey, like you said, either invest in it,
man, for sure.
Even if you're a knucklehead, like I said, I'm talking to the knuckleheads right now. Even if you're a knucklehead, take you a couple dollars off, blow it, do what you're gonna do, but give the rest back.
Yeah.
Start paying them something before you even get out of school.
Yeah. I wish I had at least did that.
Because
Right.
that's what it was explained to me like that.
Yeah.
I give all the ups to Miss Taylor because she told me.
She told you.
She gave me the game plan.
Okay.
But I was that knucklehead. Like, no, I want all my money.
Right. Exactly.
We acting the fucking being young and dumb. That's all.
And didn't spend it on shit.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's just like what's called low key. That's just like these tax refunds, though. Like I only say that it's always a nigga on the outside, right? I say that because first I ain't got no dependents, so I already ain't getting no money and shit. And then I owe student loans, so I for real ain't getting no money. Like they taking my shit. So for me, I always look at motherfuckers like, dog, when you get that tax refund, why not just put that whole bitch in some investments? Like put the whole shit in there. Like for me, it should be extra. Like, let me get this extra, and then I'm just obviously you want to splurge on yourself a little bit, but put some of that shit into some kind of investment, like some kind of something that's gonna make money later on. That's and we don't talk enough about that shit, I don't think.
That's easier said than done because a lot of people are, like you said, are not financially savvy like that.
Yeah.
Some people go all year and just knowing.
Depending on that.
I got this coming, so
waiting
I can
on
do
that.
this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus you got some people that are financially savvy and can do it, but just for some reason,
just don't.
Not doing it.
Right. No, for sure. Rita said the crazy thing is rich people live off debt. They use the debt to make money. That's why people start flipping houses. Yeah, I feel like it's a such term as like good debt and shit. So obviously like the debt that you can turn over into some kind of profit is definitely good debt. But it's still an awkward disproportion when you just got maybe double the fucking debt. Like it don't. I just want niggas to understand, like, it don't matter how much money you make if your deficit is even worse. Like, it don't really matter. Like, you make $1 million, but if you got $2 million in debt, like, nigga, you just as broke as a nigga with no job.
I mean, what you got to think of, it goes back to the financial classes because a lot of people don't understand that.
That's why we don't even instill in our kids now.
Dog, I don't even... And the funny thing is, like, nigga, I'm 40 years old. I don't have a clear grasp on the shit. So I know they fucked up. Yeah. Especially with the way economics is changing now. Like, nigga, I'm behind. Like, I don't even know what to say about that shit, though. We gotta get more shit started so we can get these kids educated so they can educate us. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, what it is, a lot of people need to understand. Good credit means you can pretty much get whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
but a lot of people are hands on. If they're not touching the money, they feel like they don't have it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
A lot of people need to feel it. Need to be able to go withdraw it to say. Nah, I have it versus you got good credit. You straight. Yeah. Nah, I ain't got nothing in my pocket though, but you got good credit.
You got good credit. That's better than have something in your pocket. And just on the strength of this too, though, this is something that I've been on right now, and this is something that I think you need to, everybody with kids need to probably try to instill this because that's what I'm doing with my nephew and shit. Because I know to him right now it's like summertime. I'm out of school making a couple dollars, cutting grass. But then I just wanted to instill in him like, nah. You making money, but like this your business.
Yeah.
Like we go get you a LLC and we go get you cards and shit. This is a business. And the reason that's important is because something I'm doing now and shit, which is crazy that it took me this long to get to this point. But it's like I'm fixing my normal credit and shit. But really, I'm only fixing it to get more stable in my business credit. Because I mean that's my whole thing. At this point, I want to get my personal credit good enough to jump off this business credit, and then I'm going to live off that. Because the way you do that shit, like you get that business credit, once your credit is good in business, you straight. do you get another LLC? That's like another fucking that's like another social security number. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, honestly, you can keep flipping that shit. Like if you fuck up one, you can just open up another one. That's what rich people do.
What they do.
Like motherfuckers talking about they going bankrupt. Like yeah, this LLC went bankrupt, but then all this nigga did was open a new one, and ain't shit happened to his personal credit. He still got a 700 or 800 on his personal shit.
Right.
So that's the point I'm trying to get to now. And I think we in a position now to get some more clarification on that and be able to get that game to, you know what I'm saying, the younger ones, which is, you know, go back to what Monk's saying. This is why a lot of that shit is important. And I think that whatever you're doing, though, whether you cutting grass, whether you cleaning out motherfucking cars, whatever you got these kids doing and shit, and they learning like that business acumen, I think whatever comes with that, they got to learn the business side of it. Mm-hmm. Period. That's just like how we always say about sports. Like when you get to college, that shit is politics. When you get out of college, that shit is a business. So like you gotta understand when you got the X's and O's, you gotta also understand the motherfucking business behind that shit. Cause otherwise, like you just gonna be a great athlete, and that don't mean shit at the end of the day.
You gonna be a Darren looking at head like that.
Hell yeah. Man, we spent a game in this bitch like that.
You can't handle that.
You even said your fucking bucket.
Oh shit, yeah, it's on my bucket list. Damn, I'm
still talking
tripping.
about my shit.
It's 10:55. All right, my bad. Let's get to my shit. All right, so number 3, I think number 3 for me and shit is to be able to actually to be able to run multiple successful businesses, whatever ventures those turn into be. And I say several because I don't want to just get stuck with one. So that's definitely on my bucket list. And when I say successful, I know successful is basically up to everybody's interpretation, but successful for me just means a business that thrives enough that I can live comfortably off of it and be able to help others, you know, with that same income. Number 2 is gonna be this is kind of a far stretch and shit, but I would like to have at least one of my books to be on a New York bestsellers list. That's a kind of a bucket list thing. I know that's kind of like New York Times bestseller shit ain't always like, sometimes that shit kind of weak as hell, but like I just want to at least make the list because I think for me it just feel like a personal accomplishment. So number 1, obviously, Monk said that was his number 2, but number 1, I think obviously everybody know that my number 1 motherfucking bucket list, and shout out to my man Bo because he probably somewhere cringing and shit. I have to go to motherfucking Africa, dog. Yeah. I have to lay hands on the motherfucking pyramids. Period. Yeah. I can't die without it. Like if I'm getting ready to die, like they got to ship me over to that motherfucker.
Please take me to the motherland.
I got to, nigga. I need to touch the bricks on that motherfucker, and I need to see hieroglyphs with my own eyes, nigga. I have to see that shit.
I want to learn a little bit of history before we became slaves, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I want to, well, that's one thing I can handle now. Like, we can kind of get, more in tune with our history, but just to see it, like, cause I know it's gonna be a feeling. Like, it's gotta be like an energy in that bitch that's, like, I can't even understand. Mm-hmm. When Bo came back after he went, dog, it was like, nigga, it was amazing. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, I want to go. And he brought back pictures and shit. And this was the closest because, like, this the homie. So, like, I experienced it through him and shit. But it ain't the same. Mm-hmm. I got to go and be in that bitch and pack the motherfucking rocks. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I got to, I don't know. I got to get some water out the Nile, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just got to do shit.
I got to embrace the motherland.
Yeah, for real. I think so that's number 1 on my list and shit is to get there, which is actually probably closer than I'm making it and shit. Mm-hmm. I have to figure out, if they got plugs on the plane though, so I can plug my machine up. And if you're on a flight for 14 hours, I'm definitely gonna have to take a shit. And I hate the motherfucking airline.
Man, we don't want to keep talking about you and your shit.
I'm just saying, dog. I'm gonna have to. It's 14 hours on the plane, nigga. I'm gonna have to, dog.
14 hours to get there?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard. You said that's it.
I thought it was longer than that.
Oh, nah, I don't think it. Yeah,
you stay up 14 hours. That's easy.
Yeah, shit, I can't stand that shit for 14. Anyway, dog. All right, so that was my bucket list, man. Shai had checked in. He said college coaching. What's your other 4 though, dog? The other 2 rather. It's top 3, dog. Unless I missed it, I just didn't see it. Shai, if you still there, you can chime in. But no, that'll be dope as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Cause that nigga, I just want to give him a shout out right quick because I know we don't always do that shit because we family and we know each other and a lot of times we don't say that shit. But Yo, that nigga is doing his thing on coaching and shit, man. I'm proud of that nigga though, for real. Like he was able to really make that transition into coaching, so that's dope as fuck. And like I seen him. I've only actually seen him coach one game and shit, right? I'm trying to see, is that true? Damn, is it? Yeah, I think it was only one that I seen him coach, cause I always see his clips and shit like that, and we always talking about the shit. I did look above. I ain't see him though. Did I miss that shit? Man, they ain't up there, cuz I don't see him. But yeah, so I went to see him in one game coaching and shit. It's just like it's funny, like seeing him in coaching mode. Like nigga, I've seen you in coaching mode and shit. So that shit is weird seeing niggas like in their element. And when I say weird, I mean weird in a good way and shit. Just like this nigga though. Like seeing him in the kitchen for real, like in the kitchen for real. Like we know this nigga been cooking like forever. But this is the first time I was able to actually be in the kitchen while he cooking and running the show. Mm-hmm. And that shit is like, no, I love that shit. I love that shit when niggas is in their element, nigga. That shit is, that's what we live for. Yeah, that's what we fucking live for. So, I mean, I think the number one thing that should be on everybody's bucket list, though, for real, and I don't know, this definitely gonna sound corny and shit, but the number one thing should be to live out your fucking passion. That should be your number one. Like, nigga, whatever it is you passionate about, nigga, do that shit. Nigga, seize the motherfucking moment. Seize the moment. Hey, if you ain't learned that shit from these days, because if you on Facebook right now strolling, you done seen about 15 motherfucking RIPs. Like, niggas is dying around this bitch. Yes, and not just because of the virus shit, but niggas just dying. Like, so, nigga, and Kobe dying and all that shit should put niggas into perspective. Like, nigga, whatever it is that you passionate about, nigga, do that shit, because you might not get a chance to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shy say, all right, he said Africa, skydiving and sitting courtside at a Lakers game. Nigga, fuck the Lakers, cuz. Fuck the Lakers.
Courtside.
Yeah, this nigga a super Laker fan though. When it was nobody in that bitch, like, why are you still a Laker fan? It's like when niggas be Dallas Cowboy fans, like, why?
Die hard.
No, that's shit.
That's like being a Lions fan.
Trust me, I take it all the time.
Right?
Nigga, you still a Lions fan? Yes.
Why the fuck am I a Lions fan, dog?
I live here.
Yeah, is that why?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean,
I wonder how niggas that don't live here
I probably wouldn't feel that way if I never lived out of town. Yeah. When I lived out of town and just saw how motherfuckers was disrespecting my city, I'm not hell no. I'm rapping. I don't give a fuck if they don't win a game or not. You ain't about to keep talking shit about my city, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And then the shit just stuck with me. Like,
do you got an outside team? Yeah. My outside team is the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who yours?
You just said it.
Oh, the Steelers. Okay. Yeah.
Why everybody's that though?
Huh? Well, mine started.
The bus was mine.
Right. Well, I mean that added to it. Like that made it better. But I started liking the still just some funny shit though. But I started liking them because of video games, nigga. I used to play with them on Madden 92 and shit, right? Mm-hmm. And like they was good as fuck. Like that's the only team I could win with. So then I started actually like, damn, I like the Steelers. And then I guess for some reason, the black and gold just always been in me, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? That's
shout out to the dopest motherfucking high school in the city of Detroit, Martin Luther King Junior Senior High School. 3200 East Lafayette, man. Dopest school in the city.
I think what did it for me with the Steelers is I saw, and a lot of people going to say I'm full of shit, but I saw the loyalty from the organization. You know, as long as that organization been around, they only had like 3 head coaches.
Yeah, true that.
That's what did it for me. I'm like, damn, they ain't had a lot of coaches and the team been around. Yeah. So that team showed loyalty.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I dig that.
And those teams and shit, they got some Super Bowls under their belt.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
They got a couple Super Bowls under their belt.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then what really turned it on for me is when they gave the keys to the Cadillac to a black man.
To the black coach, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I was like, all right, well, shit. Because at first I'm thinking the Roonies may be like, you know, then when they gave him the keys, I'm like, oh, shit.
And he been holding it down ever since.
Holding it down ever since. And,
sure.
you know, he had that one, fall off season, and they ain't fuck with him. Yeah. You know, and keep doing your thing.
Right, for sure.
So, yeah, that's what did it for me with the Steelers.
Yeah, no doubt. And he was young as hell, too, though. So unless he really fuck up the game, he going to be there just for a long time.
For a minute.
Like he was like, what, 30-something when he first started coaching?
Yeah, they what, like I said, what was it? Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, and Mike Thomas.
Mike Thomas, right. Hell yeah. You ain't bullshitting, dog. Hell nah. All right, hey, look, it's after 11, dog, so it's about time for us to get up out of here. It's Friday, man, so look, it's 60. It's going to be 60 and above today again. Make sure y'all do get outside and get some outside activities, but don't be in some large-ass groups looking goofy and shit, all right? If you got to go outside, man, run the block, run the trail, go do some outside workouts, man, get active, but don't be out in this bitch trying to bring the whole gang with you, dog. Like, just stay safe out here because niggas dying for real. On that note, for real, whatever you're doing and wherever you're going, arrive alive. And we gonna see y'all niggas on Monday. So yeah, have some fun. If you got last minute comments, go ahead and throw it into the comment box right now. If you're on IG Live, you can comment. If you're on everywhere else, you can comment as well. But we getting ready to go around the block one last time. Angry Man, what's your last words on the way out, bro?
Shit. Man, y'all be careful to the motherfucker out here.
Right, for real.
That's the best I can say, man.
Yeah.
You know, stop acting like this shit is a game. You know, stop just ignoring it. You know what I mean? Stop waiting for the government to tell you to stay in the house. You know
right,
what
you don't want it to get to that.
You know what you need to do, man. Stop
Right.
waiting on the governor to tell you to stay in the house. Stop just doing unnecessary shit. I
Right.
understand if you got to go to the store, run to the store and take your ass back home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be out just, you need any help? No, I'm just looking. No. Stop that shit, man.
Just stop that shit.
Yeah,
You don't need to take your ass home.
No, dead serious, man. Stop that shit.
Yeah.
Man. If you, I mean, just take, I mean, because the ones that are doing that, you know what I mean, you haven't had an effect from it. And I don't mean you personally.
Mm-hmm.
The shit didn't hit close to home to you.
Right.
Somebody you know didn't pass away from it.
That's fucked up, man.
So you still thinking, you know, ain't shit happened to me or shit happened to
Still thinking
somebody
shit
I
sweet.
know or love. So we straight. No, you're not straight.
Yeah.
Because somebody else is going through it because you didn't want to take your punk ass home.
Right. Hell yeah. Simple and plain.
Real talk, man. That's bullshit.
You know what I mean? Stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stop waiting until it hit home to start taking precaution.
Right.
And you know, because you got people telling you, you know, hey, think about something, man. Something else just happened that made me think that this shit it's all fucked up. First, you shut down the sports.
Yeah.
Then you took away the casinos. That's a lot of money that's just got cut.
Yeah, just sitting still.
That
right.
was a concern for me. Now you telling me that the kids can't go back to school for the whole year?
Yeah.
That's a whole big concern right there.
Hey, well, look, real quick. I know this is your final thought, but I gotta interject on that one real quick. This is gonna be a fucked up divide, though, and the reason I say that is because like kids can't go back to school or wherever. Like the school system is shut down, but you gotta also understand that in the inner city, the school kind of been shut down for like this whole couple weeks. Places outside of this, they've been doing web based learning and shit. So they still been getting schooled.
I mean,
So we already at a divide. This is gonna create an even bigger divide. That's all I'm saying.
One question:
What up?
how do they bounce back from this?
Parents doing their fucking job and teaching these kids at home.
Okay, no, I get that part. Now let me elaborate more on the question. On my question, for these seniors and these kids coming out of 8th grade going into high school, what do we do about this transition? Do they just show up to school one day and you just tell them where to go?
I mean, yeah, that's what happened anyway when we transition.
I mean, kids going to college though. How is this going
That's
to
how
work?
we went to college.
I mean, no, seriously. Where are they going to? What about the kids that's on the borderline?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And almost didn't get into college, but can get into college. So when they lift this shit, if they ain't had a whole year of schooling, I mean, how do you handle that?
I mean, the way I look at it, it ain't really a whole year. It's like what, 3 months.
I mean, but still, how do you
Yeah.
handle that though?
I mean, shit, we about to find out. Shit, we sure about to find out. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but we gonna find out.
Because if I'm a senior, I'm pretty pissed. I done waited 4 years and probably won't be able to walk across the stage.
Yeah.
And then, so how do they make that transaction from their senior year to going to college? Is what I'm asking.
I mean,
Because
it is
transition's
a process. Hard enough.
Yeah, I mean, you know it just like I know.
Yeah, the transition hard enough.
It is
yeah.
a process. I mean, when do they start working on that process?
Yeah.
Like to get these kids that's, supposed to go to college.
Right.
I mean, how do you do that now? You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's an interesting question because, damn, like I don't want to get too deep into that shit, but that's an interesting question because then you start thinking, is it on behalf of the high school or is it on behalf of the college that they attended? You know what I'm saying? There's probably more money available for the college that they trying to attend to be able to maybe try to create some kind of transition program, like over the summer or some shit.
They're gonna have to, because what about that kid that's on the bubble and don't know where he want to go? What about the last minute kid?
Yeah,
that make his decision at the last minute.
Shit, or the last minute kid like me who only made a decision because only Eastern was the only school on earth that would take me and shit.
Okay. I'm just saying. So,
what about us? The dummy kids and shit. We had a 17 on his fucking ACT and shit the first time. No, I'm lying. I didn't have I had a 14, nigga. Like I needed a 17 for Eastern to give me a shot. 18 was for everybody else.
Yeah.
Eastern gave it to me at 17. I had a fucking 14, nigga. See, y'all niggas laughing, dog. Nigga, fuck school, nigga. I mean, I went through that shit, got me a whole little degree out that shit, and came out somewhat motherfucking smart. But man, fuck school. I had a fucking 14, angry man.
Yeah. That's pretty deep.
Right. What the fuck I do? Get 2 answers right and spell my name incorrectly, nigga? Right. Shit, how the fuck I get a 14? Anyway, all right, I'm sorry.
You got the date right on that motherfucker.
Right. All bad. Fucking 14.
This might open up avenues for these community schools now.
Yeah.
You know, they might start to thrive now. You know, because now you can just walk up in there and enroll.
Hell yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the. I had a conversation with somebody about that too, man. Stop shitting on these goddamn community schools,
man. Look, I wish I'd have known better.
Stop fucking shitting on them, okay? Because some of the, I mean, y'all make it rough when y'all get to shitting on them and these kids get discouraged. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. No, that's a college. You know
and shit, right now it's a free college.
Yeah, you getting the education, man.
Hell,
I mean, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Rock that shit out for them 2 years, get that free education, nigga. You got off the rip, you got a free associate's degree.
Bo, chill out.
Right. That was Bo talking shit. It's a fucking associate's degree. Yes, nigga, it's an associate's degree.
Stop discouraging these kids, man.
Right. He just be talking shit.
I know. But I'm just saying, man. But a lot of people ain't just talking shit. A lot of people really mean that shit. Yeah. And a lot of these kids really need that shit, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Don't knock it. Shit. Fuck it. If that's where you gotta go, that's where you gotta go. Yeah. Period.
For sure. More money, dog. Show up. No, this nigga's in this goddamn group text, man. This nigga talking about that fried chicken sandwich on the donuts, nigga. I don't know what they talking about. That shit just popped up, though. KFC got that shit. Fuck money, dog. What's your last minute?
All these niggas fat.
Dog, right? Honestly, dog. I'm like, what the fuck is they talking about?
Donuts. But shit, man. I don't know what to comment on. I just want to get my shit going on. You know what I'm saying? This camp going.
Oh yeah, just your last minute comments on whatever you want to talk about.
I just want to get these camps going for these kids, man. Educate these kids financially. You know, educate these kids on motivate these kids, man, to do, you know, not just sports. You know what I'm saying? It's other avenues to make money. Like, we don't see no fucking black chefs. I ain't see no motherfucking... Like, I want to see more black scientists, more black motherfuckers trying to get off the earth. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't like us on this motherfucker. So find somewhere else where we can fucking... They got a nice habitat we can go chill at, you know what I'm saying?
Right, get the fuck on.
Get the fuck on, you know what I mean? Like, we need more of them kids in, you know what I'm saying, in our circle, bro. So, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like other races do it. Other races get it done. And these kids be smart. They know how to go hunt, know how to go get their food. They know how to grow food, you know what I'm saying? Like, why shouldn't we, bro? We shouldn't only want to have a fucking basketball or football in our hand, bro. You know what I'm saying? We should do some other stuff, bro. Like we said, we get lost in the sauce with these kids that's not athletic. Like you said, you know what I'm saying? So I just think it's crazy that we not already up on that. And I think it'll help us out in the long run. And I'm looking forward to it. I know I'm working on it. I'm working on it hard, you know what I'm saying? If anybody have any avenues for me to get some professors there to teach, or whoever they're just to teach for a couple days, you know what I'm saying? That'll be dope, man. Yeah, but I need y'all help too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And I think just piggybacking off of that shit, like, I think what you talking about right now is gonna be even more necessary because of this,
like
the
this
way the school shit
situation
is.
In this situation right here,
exactly.
Like right here, you know what I'm saying? You know, you could be growing your own food. Who gives a damn about the grocery stores or
hell yeah?
You know what I'm saying?
She knew what she was doing.
You know what she was doing. You know what I mean?
True that.
Survival, bro.
Hell yeah. On that note and shit, dog, I guess my final words on the way out, dog, is to, just take shit a little bit more seriously and just be careful, nigga. That's all I can say. But at the end of the day, too, just going back on everybody's bucket list, I think we all three had some good bucket lists. Shout out to Rita and Shy had theirs on there as well. Again, I think that whatever your bucket list is, I think that the number one thing you want to add to that motherfucker is follow your passion. That whatever your passion is, just try to get that shit accomplished, dog. Seize the moment, nigga. That's real shit. Seize the moment, because with shit going on the way it is right now, and death always puts shit into perspective. Like, you have to start identifying your own mortality, and that just means whatever the fuck you got going on, nigga, do that shit to the 100th degree. Just do it. And again, if this nigga want to clean out cars for the rest of his motherfucking life,
and own 6 cars,
right, he gonna be George Jefferson of the motherfucking car detailers and shit, dog.
Hey, shit, I'm with it.
You're right, I'm with that shit too, dog. Hey, dog, it's Friday, man. Enjoy your weekend as much as you can. Make sure you use Zoom and keep connected with all of your family members, dog. However you got to do it. Stay connected, dog. Even if you by yourself, you can kind of feel like you're not by yourself by, video chat with motherfuckers, and just start connecting, dog. And then another thing I want to say real quick, though. I think a lot of people are connecting more because, we kind of quarantine or whatever. So a lot of people connecting more and shit with family members they haven't connected with in a long time. All I want to say about that is after this shit over, nigga, don't fall off.
Please.
Keep communicating with your motherfucking family members from other states and shit. Keep communicating, nigga. Don't fall off because we back to normal and shit. But on that note, man, I want to thank everybody who checked us out on YouTube, man. Everybody checked us out on IG Live. Make sure you do go to www.eblockradio.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'll be back on Monday, man. Y'all enjoy the weekend and arrive alive to the next time. You already know what it is. The Livest Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial. I got my man Angry Man in the building.
Live the dream.
Got my man Mark Buddy holding it down.
Man, you already know what it is.
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Peace out, y'all.
I'll let your loved one, people.
Yes.
The livest cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.